we had Adam sitting in this seat a couple of months ago, and he said, you know, if you look at the numbers from 2005 to 2017, there wasn't a better return than him. But, I mean, you don't want to message us talking about, no, let me tell my side.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, bro, I'm trying to figure out what numbers he was looking at. Like,
come on, Devin.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out what numbers he's looking at.
Oh, bro, you owe us, bro.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. How you doing?
Praise God. Praise God.
My dog.
Pac-Man Jones saying he needs to be in the Hall of Fame as a returner before Devin Hester.
Pac said that on the show.
You was here.
Right.
Yeah, that's. I'm mad at
Devin
you
got
too.
his feelings.
Huh?
I'm mad at B. Marshall. I'm mad
Why
at
you
you
mad
too.
at me?
Cause y'all said him, let him say that. And you knew damn well he ain't. But
said
y'all
that?
was bobbing
He
y'all.
did say that?
Yeah, he said that.
I need to see the clip.
We had to fight to get a meal. Yeah, wrongfully accused. We had to fight to get appeals. That's why we right to get a deal. He on the team, he gotta eat, you know. Despite the skills, keep it riding for the fam. You gotta light the wheels straight up. Look in the past bag, work up in the trash bag. I'll pass a lot to take the test before I pass class. Yeah, and my family needed bread. I had to come correct. That's why I keep airing it out like I just passed gas.
I Am Athlete Parlay is killing it this year.
These are guaranteed wins.
I'm gonna take Arizona over San Fran.
Whoa.
Daniel Jones over Patrick Mahomes at home?
We got week 17, I Am Athlete Parlay. We got to pick 3 teams. These are for sure bets. All right? You got it?
Cincinnati beating,
Hold on, take this, take the pen.
Cincinnati beating Kansas City.
You just got to pick 3 of them?
Yeah, pick 3. Sports book right here. Yeah, get the money, baby. I Am Athlete. Who you got?
So I got New England versus Jacksonville. I got Tampa versus the Jets. And I got Seattle versus Detroit.
All right, well, since you are a guest, that's what we're going to go with.
My 3.
So we got Detroit at Seattle. You're going with Seattle. You got Tampa over who?
The Jets. And I got New England over Jacksonville.
Bet. You heard it.
And just to make a little extra buck on the side, I got Kansas City losing to Cincinnati.
Of course you do.
I'll bet you on the side. What you want to bet?
Me too.
What you want
Me
to bet?
too.
That's
Now,
bet.
what you want to bet on the side? You throw it out there. Don't get crazy.
$50. It's Christmas. $50.
Let me get in on that too.
For the kids.
You know, I'm
Side
betting
bet?
against, I'm betting against
Okay,
it.
so how do I-
DraftKings.com is the sports book. I Am Athlete is the platform. Parlay, I Am Athlete, all day. Promo code athlete. Let's get it. Okay, there's a brand out there called Keeps. What they do is they help men recover their hair loss. Why you smile?
Why you looking at me?
Why you laughing?
Look, you looking at
He's so loose.
Directed at me, right?
He's trying to have you with the whole Gumby.
He looking at me and DJ. We got hell out here.
Remember?
Hey. So, he took his hair. What you saying?
Nah, but I'm just bald by choice because I don't like maintenance.
All right, so
Hey,
I grow up ahead of head.
till I
full
was
head.
till I was 33.
So you know
Same thing. And
right?
then
use Keeps.
no, till I was What did I used to look like?
You had a bald head. My whole
Until
time
I was
living.
33,
Right.
because I hated going to the barbershop, hearing the
Bingo.
barbershop talk. The principal, I ain't paying you $150, $200 to come to my house. It was just a principle.
Right.
So I was bald. Once
Right.
I retired, when I did the little Shannon Sharp thing, that's when I grew my hair for the first time. And then I let it grow.
Now you feeling it.
Yeah.
So you been bald since the
I've been
rookie
bald,
year
no.
in Miami when they shave your head?
I grew a mohawk. I grew a little hawk one time.
Oh, you did. Oh, you
But
did.
everybody
you
would hit
did.
me up, thought the hawk was fake.
Right.
And I said, how am I get the fake hawk? And they
fair.
said, bro, you got money. I said,
But here's the thing, though. When you look at our numbers, though, 60% of our audience is men. Not all men can rock a bald head, okay, for 10, 13 years, 15 years, and then grow their hair out. Some dudes really struggling. For me, I got dreads. I'm 37. I got dreads. Not every dude can do that. So for me, I'm like, you know what? It might be fair to the audience to give Keeps a chance. Okay? So what is Keeps? All right, here, few key factors. Their online subscription service is doctor recommended hair loss treatments, 24/7 experts for support, Okay? All you got to do is just sign up. Here a lot stops with Keeps to get 15 to 50% off your first order. Go to keeps.com. There you go, Keeps. We'll see if the audience like it. If they like it, we'll keep rocking with you. 60% of our audience is men, and not all men have their hair. Welcome back to I Am Athlete. This one is going to be filled with a lot of drama.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I'm just going to jump right into it. Bro, you heard the man. Numbers don't lie. We had Adam sitting in this seat a couple of months ago, and he said, you know, if you look at the numbers from 2005 to 2017, there wasn't a better return than him. And I'm sorry to jump right into it, right? Because you're one of my all-time favorite teammates. When I was traded from the Miami Dolphins to to the Chicago Bears, bro, I was with you every single day. You know what I'm saying? We play pool, we do everything. You showed me the lay of the land. So I hate to do that, but I mean, you don't want to message us talking about, no, let me tell my side.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, bro, I'm trying to figure out what numbers he was looking at. Like,
Come on, Devin.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out what numbers you're looking at, right? When you do look at the numbers, it's no comparison, right? And I heard him talk about his first 2 years, you know, in the league compared to my first 2 years in the league. It's no comparison. So at the end of the day, I'm really clueless, like, what numbers are you really looking at?
Well, I mean, Auntie, we looked at the numbers.
The numbers don't lie. And I know, Devin, look, Pac-Man, wherever you are, understand this. Pac-Man can't hold a candle, a Christmas tree, a pumpkin, anything to Devin Hester when it comes to returning. Look, 14 touchdowns, right? Let me make sure I'm getting this right. I know you'll let me know if I didn't. 14 touchdowns, returning punts, right? 5 return kickoffs, including the only person to ever return an opening Super Bowl kickoff.
Right.
All the way. So, 14 plus 5, that's 19.
Right.
Pac-Man Jones, punt return, touchdowns, 5. Kickoff return, touchdowns, 0.
Right.
Numbers don't lie, do they?
Well, I mean, if you look at the kickoff return, let's just break that category down.
Absolutely.
2005, 2017, he averaged 1 more yard than you per kickoff return.
But then again, you gotta look at this, right? When the shooter shoot 1,000 balls, right? Compared to a shooter that shoot 500 balls. Odds are gonna say if they pretty decent shooters, that one that has 500 shooting, right? His average gonna probably be a little better. But you going off, when you look at my average, how many times I touch the ball compared to his, it's half. So the average typically kind of drops. The more, like just what you in receiving yards, right? If you catch 20 balls compared to a guy that catch 10, right? His average may be a little bit better because you're catching more balls. In his situation, the returns that he had is I think I double his returns as far as touching the ball. So of course the average may drop a little bit, but it's hard to hold a strong average when you're touching the ball. Way double more than he touches the ball.
So, all right, well, do you respect his game? So when you look at, let's say he said something that we can't even debate. Right?
What did he say?
I mean, he said he was the best returner pretty much. That's pretty from 2005 to 2017.
But it's a career.
Career, I know.
Let's throw that in. It's a career.
I know. Okay, but let's say it's not up for debate. Let's say you are the greatest of all time. I believe that. I know that. I mean, numbers don't lie.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's why.
But do you respect his game, though?
I respect it to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Of course, we all know that Pac-Man has a lot of things off the field, right? That could hinder his career, right? Or his pretty much what type of person he was. But on the field wise, I honestly don't agree with what he said. You know what I mean? That's why I text you right after the show.
Right.
And I was more upset because you sat here and let him say that when you know deep down inside it was false.
Right.
That's what I wanted to tell you.
that's
Like
what you wanted to tell me.
you sat here, Chad sat here because I did a celebrity basketball game with Chad. I think it was in Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
So now it's Chad, Peter Ward, PacMan, all us in the locker room getting ready for the basketball game, right? T.O. brings it up. Since we got all these returners in here, who the best returner? Everybody, so now Chad looks at me.
T.O. getting messy.
Yeah, Chad looks at me, right? So I ain't gonna say nothing, right? Because I already know who the best returner is, right? PacMan and Peter were arguing, all right? Ooh, but guess what? They arguing for second place.
Okay.
They arguing for second place.
Right.
PacMan says, well, we all know Hester's the best one, but I'm in second place. I don't know about Peter Ward.
Ooh.
This comes out of PacMan's mouth. They're arguing for second place.
Oh, he ain't say that on the show.
Yeah.
They not gonna say that when the camera. Let me tell you something. Real quick, nephew. This isn't why Devin Hester should be a Hall of Famer. We're not gonna talk about that. The one reason why Devin Hester should be in the Hall of Fame before Pac-Man Jones is this. And y'all are football players, you're gonna understand it. Kickers were afraid to kick the ball to Devin Hester more than quarterbacks were afraid to to at Pac-Man Jones.
Ooh.
Hold on,
Period. Like, that's the end. Good. I'm going home. Let me get Chad Johnson at. Let me do his celebration. It's a wrap. Like,
I'm going to add to that. I played 11 years. It's a lot of special teams meetings I was a part of. I've never been in a meeting that said, we're not kicking the ball to Pac-Man Jones.
Right.
Right.
I've been in every meeting that I've ever been into, going against Devin, we're not kicking it to him. In practice, I'm biased. I'm a little biased. We went to college together.
Right.
In practice, we hated chasing him. It was, I forgot what bowl game we was going. We was playing in a bowl game. And it wasn't even the kickoff, but it was just his return skills when he got the ball. And they threw him a little under route. He took it. Now, I'm talking about the greatest defense in college football. I'm throwing it out there.
Oh.
Miami Hurricanes.
What year was this?
It don't matter which year. All the years that I was there.
Who was on your team? Who was on the
Sean
team?
Taylor,
Okay.
Vim, DJ Williams, Vince Wilfork, Antrell Rowe,
Keep going.
right? Kelly Jennings. These are first round
But look,
draft
but look,
picks.
we had
Taylor.
we had to do the same play. Listen, we
y'all
had
might
to do
have
the
been
same
number
play
one.
over 4 times because he took the ball and outran the whole defense and juked everybody. Bro, it got to the point to where we was like, all right, ain't no way he gonna do the same route every time. So we couldn't overplay it. He continued to do it. Like I was there, I witnessed this man. I witnessed this man do it. I witnessed him come in as a freshman, 19 years old, and run a 40 that our strength coach wouldn't even show him.
When he tapped him one time, bro. Told me to get out of his face. I seen him talking to DJ Williams.
Right.
He said, take your ass to the locker room. I'm not telling you this 40-yard time. Bro, listen.
Who was the strength and conditioning?
It was Andrew Swayze.
Swayze.
He had came in, he was a true freshman in the summertime. He run his 40, he get out, pow, Sway. He come high, what is that? No, look, this is what we gonna do. See, this ain't high school no more. We gonna strengthen your hamstrings, your core gotta
Exactly
get right.
what you said, bro.
Gave it all to him. He walked in the locker room, head kind of down. Swayze look at me. That thing said like 421, 422. 19 years old, coming in as a freshman. No weight program, no conditioning, no nothing. Look, came straight out the street.
Well, maybe you should have been in the weight room, whatever. It probably
What's
would have made you.
crazy-
It would have made you a better receiver and a better running back. But we're not gonna talk about that, Devin, because you know you're going to Hall of Fame for being.
Nah, sometimes
for
that
being
weight
a
room, man,
returner.
when you got it, you
right.
got it. Sometimes that weight room will
Right.
hurt you.
But
Right.
But at the end of the day, DJ's right. NFL team game planned for a returner. They weren't game planning for Pac-Man. They didn't even know if he was gonna be able to play. They didn't even know if he was gonna be suspended that week. You don't know, but you deserve it as a returner. We won't talk about anything else, but as a returner, you deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. You have my vote 10 times over before Pac-Man Jones. Period.
All right. Well, look, listen, Pac-Man, I love you. We're going to move forward right here. This is how we're going to end that whole discussion. Give me your top 5 returners of all time.
Top 5.
And I'm gonna put number 1 because you felt like I didn't defend you on the show. You got Devin Hester but we try to create a platform for all athletes to come up here and tell their own story, bro. Like, let that man tell his story, bro. That's what he believes. That's his story.
Exactly.
Don't get mad at me because that's his story.
But it's a story.
But he asked you.
It's a story.
And he asked you. And he told you. What he say? I made Devin Hester look like, what did he say?
I don't know what he said,
He said,
bro.
I made Devin Hester look like or something like that, he said.
Right.
Right, my first 2 years compared to his first 2 years. And
And
then you sat there, you shook your head, you were scratching your hair on your chin, and you was not. I said, boy, he just agreeing with it. I started texting you. Bro,
Right.
let me get on this show.
Right, bruh. Let me be on my Barbara Walters, bruh.
Yeah, cause I know when y'all
You
do
wouldn't
it.
be on this show if I would
he
have,
gotta
you
get it
know
out of
what I'm
him.
saying? Yeah, let him have his story.
Gotcha. I
Right. So give me your top 5. I put you at number 1.
So I would say Brian Mitchell, right? The guy did it probably the longest. I think he had way more years than me in the league. So when you look at his stats, right? His opportunities of touching the ball, the numbers that he put up as far as yardage, right? He has to be number 2. I would go to a guy like probably Josh Cribbs, right? Would be my third one. And then from that point on, the rest of them, you're kind of in the same ballpark.
You forgot somebody, bro.
D'Angelo Hall.
There you go.
D'Angelo Hall, the X
listen,
Factor.
There you go.
D'Angelo
I've been
Hall.
a part of many games where
D-Hall.
after the opening kickoff, the game was over. That boy took that thing back. If you playing in Kansas City in November, you know about being
I know.
Denver Bronco.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't won in 10 years. Listen,
Oh, you was
he
on
run that
special
thing
teams?
Yeah, I
back.
was on special my rookie year, bro. I'm running down. We in Kansas City. I'm running down at the L5. Bro, they was like, just contain.
You was the L5?
Look,
Bruh, he
run
broke
that thing back.
contain. He broke contain.
Look, he run that thing back. He hit that. It's a wrap.
I see.
The way the crowd, yeah.
He
gotta be in
really shook the game of returns when he played. He was really the X factor, and he really solidified returns the way it should be ran. Like I say, Brian Mitchell, of course, he was a more power guy, so they had the wedge going. So pretty much a full running back just following this line. D'Angelo made guys miss, and he put the special team on the back. He took the return to another level. So
he's your 3.
yeah, and I say Brian Mitchell because he has
Yeah.
way more returns, so more opportunities.
Right.
D'Angelo,
Number 4.
no. Josh Cribb, you got Josh Cribb, you got Leon Washington, you got Mel Gray. You have PacMan.
Top 10?
Stats don't lie.
With that
He's
one
not-
more yard than you, though.
Yeah, that no.
He
One more yard versus how many more touchdowns?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
No, but
I'm on his team.
That's
I'm
just
on
like
his
you
team.
One more yard. Wait, stop it. Stop it. One more yard versus a bunch of touchdowns.
That was
Stop
his biggest argument,
But
though.
y'all saying it's one more yard.
None.
That's just like a shooter, right?
You gotta get you,
Oh,
bro.
somebody
You
wanna
owe
come-
us, bro.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. What's up? How you doing?
Praise God. Praise God.
Praise God. How you doing, dog?
I mean, they do get suspended going to team meetings often, like,
No.
late.
But y'all-
I mean, how you gonna
That
come back?
I get
$14.95.
fine. I'm keeping the stereotype alive. That's
He's
all.
Mike.
I am Mike.
Oh, you Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, you came in ready.
Oh, you ready to go? We done already did a.
Bring the breakfast. Bring the breakfast.
already
Ocho
did a
they
thing
came.
for you.
Auntie,
Appreciate
hold on,
it.
time out. Don't be smiling. Don't be smiling.
Oh, my bad.
Come on, we all athletes up here. You know, we can't come late.
What are you doing late?
You
Here,
want,
get
can I
some food.
tell you why I'm late?
Come,
Well,
I guess there's an
I
excuse.
have a pregnant, due any day now fiance.
Wait,
right?
we gonna talk about
So I
selling
had to-
Tampa soon.
I had to fix her breakfast.
Right. Would you
Then I
fix her?
have-
Would you fix her, Chef?
Cake.
Cake for breakfast?
Yeah, cake.
Pregnant. Go ahead.
Pregnant. She wanted cake. I don't understand where that come from.
Right.
Then I have 85 kids that I had to fix
Yeah,
breakfast
you got a
for
football team.
before I left. I got a football
You got a
team.
roster. You
right?
got a roster, kid.
So then I jumped on the freeway. I would have been on time. There's a goddamn accident on the turnpike.
Right.
Because 18-wheeler ran into the back of somebody's car. So that took up a little bit more time. But I'm here.
You here?
I'm here.
All right, bet. We good.
Good.
You have some
Tea.
breakfast.
My dog.
What's up?
You missed the debate.
Yeah, we missed the debate. Yeah.
About what?
Pac-Man Jones saying he needs to be in the Hall of Fame as a returner before Devin Hester.
Pac said that on the show.
You was here.
Right.
Yeah, that's. I'm
Right.
mad at you
Devin
too.
got in his feelings.
Huh?
I'm mad at B. Marshall. I'm mad
Why
at
you mad
too.
at me?
Cause y'all said him let him say that, and you knew damn well he ain't. But
said that?
y'all was bobbing
He did
y'all.
say
head.
that?
Yeah, he said that.
I need to see the clip.
You need to see the clip. He
need
said
to
that,
see
bro.
the-
You sat there.
I saw
He's
it.
disappointed in you. You sat there.
What you mean disappointed to me?
Yeah, you
I
ain't-
don't know anything about returning because I ain't getting back there. I don't want nobody
So
running
who
at me.
you
I need
like?
to see you, huh?
All right, who you like? Game on the line. All right, bam.
What game on the line?
One
I mean,
return,
the
you
resume
got-
speaks for itself. The resume speaks for itself.
Okay.
You know, but Pac is also good at returning as well. I just don't think he has the production that Devin has. I mean, come on now.
Right.
But Pac is good at it though. I can see where the argument would come from on his part. But what he's done from that perspective in returning kickoffs and punt returns is unmatched.
Bet. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You good?
I'm good, cause I know y'all still confused about this average though.
I'm good.
No,
though.
I'm not confused at all. I done told
You know, I like
you.
the average.
I done told you why.
Oh, we break it. We
kickoff
doing
returns.
analytics.
I
We doing analytics.
think
Stat that.
kickoff return. They say he averaged 1 more yard than me, right?
Okay. Oh, so we.
So now
Who
we
went
want to
Mel
get in
Kiper
this
with
topic. This is like a baseball player, right? If you pitch it right now to the middle to him every time, he gonna hit a home run. Right. How many balls will kick to the sideline and pant in the corner of the Pac-Man?
What does the stadium feel like when Hester back there about to return the ball? Versus Pac-Man back there field the ball.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something.
I'm talking about you got 70,000
Hold on,
standing up.
Let me tell you. So traded from the Miami Dolphins to the Chicago Bears. Our first game, it was against the Indianapolis Colts. My first year there, I think it was 2012. Never forget it, because after MJ, Michael Jordan, invited me to the crib. Took my brother and I took.
You had to throw that in there, huh?
Right.
Had to put that in there. I was like, damn, I said, this is what it feels like. This is how this is the lifestyle of a Chicago Bear. After my first game, I'm going to MJ's crib. But anyways, opening kickoff. Before they even kicked the ball, they put it on his song. First of all, he has his own song. He put on Soulja Boy, Superman, you. Bro, he had everybody in the stadium, 65,000 doing you. I was like, ooh, Devin Hester about to take it to the crib. So when you talk about that, there's a few moments, that we all have in the National Football League when we walk into a stadium, whether it's playing at Arrowhead and what they do there, and there's some old school stadiums, man, that really rock, and the fan base is crazy. That was one of them, man. Seeing what you did in Chicago, and also the fan base, how they embraced every single kickoff return, every single punt return. Everybody stood up because they thought this was the one.
He did that. He had 2 kickoffs versus me, and one was a walk-off, and he ended it like that. he got in the zone.
Right.
He ended it like that. He held it for long. Then he just fell and went into the tunnel. Game over.
Oh, B was there.
Yeah.
He was playing.
You was there?
Denver.
Which in Denver.
But hold on.
You played for Denver.
Here was our meeting. We had Ronnie Bradford was our
I
special team
wasn't there.
coach.
You played for Denver.
Yeah, but what year was that?
With me and you were battling. You scored a touchdown. I come back running.
Ronnie,
back.
listen.
Oh, in Chicago.
In Chicago.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
you
that's
was
right.
there.
Yeah,
Listen,
right. Yeah, I remember that.
Cause we had Todd Sauerburn. Boom. Remember Boom?
Boom.
But he needed 30 for 30. Boom needed 30 for 30. Listen, he was a kicker. I saw him show up to a game in a limo. He got out. He had on a flannel lumberjack, sleeves cut off.
Wasn't he from Canada or something?
Signed one arm, signed one autograph, did like that to everybody else and walked in. So we had Boom, and Ronnie was like, "We not afraid of Hester. We gonna kick it." And I kept telling him in the meetings, because I was like 4th string on the depth chart. Then they still made me go to the meetings, and I was like, "Look, don't kick it to him. Don't kick it to him. Nah, we gonna kick it." He had 1 return for a touchdown, game on the line. They tried to coffin corner it.
Right.
He got it underneath it. Took off running. All I remember is in the team meeting, because Nate Webster was chasing you. Yeah. Nate Webster was almost had him. Hester ran. He jumped over somebody.
That was Boom.
That was Boom. Nate gained ground. As soon as Hester's feet hit the ground again, he took off 5 more steps. It was over. And he did that Superman thing and fell, and the game was over.
So whose fault was that?
Who's
Special team coach.
Special team
Right.
coach, 100%.
Fired. You need to be fired.
But I think Boom, it was Boom idea to kick it to me, because in the papers, my coach showed it to me Sunday. It was a Sunday night game. So the coach showed it to me Sunday morning and said, look at this is the kicker from Denver. Look what he said. He said, and he had a quote with his picture on it. I'm not scared to kick at Devin Hester.
Yeah.
I was
Devin,
hot.
what's your favorite return? Touchdown return.
Probably Super Bowl.
First ever.
Probably
Only.
Super Bowl. Yeah,
To
probably
run back
Super
the
Bowl.
opening kickoff.
Yeah.
For a touchdown.
Why was that so memorable?
In the rain.
Right, because it was my first year. It was at home. You know what I mean? And to be in the Super Bowl, period. You know what I mean? I had an opportunity like I went into that game and I had a lot of veterans saying, hey, listen, man, we have players that play 13, 14, 10, 20 years in the league and never get experience in Super Bowl.
Right.
This is your first year
Right.
in the league and you get opportunity to experience the Super Bowl. And not only that, you get opportunity to be the first one to touch the ball. You better make something special.
Right.
I say, shoot. And
You
then my
did.
special team coach come to me and say, hey, listen, they already scared to kick it to you. So if you break one for 20, 30 yards, you might not touch it again. So when you touch it, you better score. So I ain't had no choice.
In college, your first return, what happened?
On the Orange Bowl,
What happened?
touchdown.
Hold on. Wait. Look, we gonna go back. Remember,
Right.
remember our strength coach didn't want to show him his 40 time. So his first return in college to the house. Helmet. Hey, Lil Wicks.
Even Lil Wicks.
Lil Wicks
Yeah.
shaking. He on in front of the camera. Next thing you know, he pulled a hamstring or something.
I told
Coach Swayze said, see, I told you. That's why I didn't want to show him this 40 time. I told you. His head get too big. Look at it cost us a 15-yard penalty and pulled a hamstring. I knew what I was doing. I saw I came back full circle. That's the first thing Swayze said. He said, look at it, cost us 15 yards. Now he pulled his hamstring. Look, that's God right there. Tell him. He humbling. I tell you.
Bro, what's up with the story you been telling on Club Shay Shay? Untold stories about Jay Cutler, threw it to B. Marshall in practice 21 times in a row? I don't remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah, so how you came on the show hot, like, dang, why B. Marshall ain't defend me? Me watching that show, I'm like, bro, that's not how it went. That's not how it
So
went.
how did so this is the story, right? You and Jay Cutler got into it. I don't know what y'all had going on before practice.
Right.
Y'all got into it. I don't know if you didn't get the amount of balls you wanted that week before, because we know when B. Marshall don't get his target, B. Marshall one of them dudes that need a sneaker ball.
A sneaker ball.
A sneaker ball. You know the commercial when the guy ain't get that sneaker, he get turned into
A sneaker
bar.
A
He need
sneaker ball. He said sneaker
I
ball.
thought it was a sneaker. I was like,
sneaker.
what the hell is a sneaker bar?
A sneaker, the chocolate candy.
Snicker bar.
Sneaker bar.
Okay.
You know, we from Florida, so
Right.
our language
Your
might
twang
be
a little bit different than Atlanta.
But y'all got into it before practice, right? I won on offense. This is my last year, so I was just strictly return. So I chill over there with the defense a lot.
You gotta tell how that last year went, but go ahead.
So me and Julius Pep, we on the sideline. I said, they arguing. It's pregame warm-up. They doing routes on air. Him and Jay going at it. I said, watch this. I told Pep, I said, listen, bro, let's make a bet, right?
this is a game or practice?
This practice. We was in
Okay,
the,
this is
it was
practice.
In, it was in the inside. We was inside.
We
in the bubble.
In Walter Payton's bubble.
In Walter Bay bubble. So, like I said, you and Jay got into it before practice. Y'all were arguing now. It was loud. You was mad. Jay, you know, he gonna listen to you. Y'all relationship y'all built in Denver, you got him up on your finger.
So that's how you see it. Me, then Jay Cutler. That's how you see it.
What did you say? You told you.
I just want to make sure. Because he told this story twice now.
I
He
told the
said,
story
me,
twice.
then
But
Jay
listen,
Cutler, the quarterback. Go ahead.
This I knew.
You just sat up in your seat.
This how I knew B. Marshall on Jay Cutler.
Oh
He
my
told Jay Cutler in practice, I own you. If it weren't for me, it wouldn't be no Jay Cutler. Did you say that?
I did say that.
Okay, so
But
he
you
said
that.
Go ahead. So let me finish my thought. I just want to make sure that
Go ahead, go ahead.
So they get in an argument before practice, right? I say, Pep, I bet you, if he don't throw it to B. Marshall, I'm gonna give you $100. If he throw it to B. Marshall, you just give me $50, right? So each play we watch. Now, man, that nigga threw it to Jay Cutler. Jay threw it to him by at least 20 times straight. So when we got to like the 15 pass, Pep said, I don't want to bet no more. He said, I don't want to bet no more. Pep still owe me that money to this day.
You know,
He said,
he lived down. You got to collect that bet.
Listen, if you go have Pep on this show.
Let me tell you why. First off, let me tell you why I push back on that story. Okay. Now this is your story. Now we let people come on this show tell their own story.
All right,
It's your
tell your
story.
story.
So Jay, anytime I piss Jay off, he wouldn't throw to me or he'll throw it in the dirt. That's what I remember, right? So what you said, did I tell Jay that? Yes, I did. Because what happened was, being me and Jay working together, I had to submit almost, right? So going to Denver, he was like the big brother. He was the first round. He's the quarterback. He's the quarterback. I'm a receiver. So then we get to the Chicago Bears, and even before I even got there, I was playing for the Dolphins. He was getting his head beat in. That's when y'all had Marks as the OC. So I would call him and check on him like, yo, bro, just keep your head up. He'd be getting sacked 6-7 times a game.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I would just call him after a Sunday night football game or Monday night football game, like, bro, just keep your head up. And then eventually it turned into, yo, you want to come play for Chicago? I was like, man, I just got to the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's meant to happen is going to happen. After that year, he go up to the general manager. I didn't know this, and the owner said, I need an X. I need a receiver. And they said, okay, here's what we're looking at in the draft. Here's free agents. No, I need this X. I need Brandon. So I come in. The first year, we sit down, we go to Mastro's right downtown.
Gotcha.
So we go to Mastro's, and we sitting there chopping it up, and he talking about, man, I got this plan. I'm gonna make sure this person get paid, that person get paid. We're gonna win 2 Super Bowls. I was like, 2 Super Bowls? I was like, cool. Like, in 10 years? He was like, no, in the next 3 years, we're gonna win 2 Super Bowls. Like, we finished like 2 bottles of wine. I was like, oh my goodness, this is the new Jay Cutler, right? So anyways, we get into the year. It went the way it went, and that's a whole nother conversation. That's when you were still playing wide receiver. And then the second year, I was like, yo, they let go of Urlacher. They let go of, the whole defense pretty much. Let go of Lovie Smith, and now this is our opportunity to lead the team. Like, they just paid me, they paid Jay. We drafted Alshon, we brought in Martellus Bennett, we brought in Bushrotter, left tackle. We had Matt Forte at the running back. We paid him. I was like, yo, this is our opportunity. And so what I end up doing, I start putting pressure on Jay. Yeah. So that's why I start saying that, because Jay, with Jay, he'll say something slick, and you have to just sit back and be like, you have to laugh it off. Right, so you get the ball, and he won't throw it in the dirt. So that last year, I was like, no, hell no, man. Like, they didn't let go of all these people. No, bro, you got to do your job. And so I used to push back at Jay, and then that's when I made that statement. Yeah. Because I was like, man, I ain't submitting to Jay no more. Yeah. So I was like, at the end of the day, like, no, Jay, this is how I feel. So I would say that when he would trip. Yeah. That's my side of the story. Gotcha. Okay. So I don't remember no 20 times.
Film don't lie.
Yeah. Bro, we got to pull it up.
You got the film guy, right?
There's no way this happened. I'm confident in this. There's no way.
You want to bet?
I'll bet.
How much you want to bet?
I'll bet whatever, bro. Because I'm telling you, there's no way Jay Cutler.
How you going to get the practice film?
We going to call Pep.
I was there.
Me and Pep made the bet.
No, I ain't going off of Pep.
Why? Me and Pep made the bet.
Pep.
So Pep will be the guy that, out of everybody, me and him the only one that sat there and watched it, right? Because we making a bet. So every play we watching, right? So the bet is every play, right? So if we do a play drive, right? 15 play drive, right? And 15 of the balls go to B. Marshall. He gonna watch every single play, so he knows, right? Everybody else really not really paying attention to this bet, so they don't know. But the guy that's making a bet, man, you making a bet, you gonna watch every single play.
Hester.
You with Hess?
Listen, you gotta remember.
Listen, B, this how it went. It was certain plays where Jay set, right? This legit 8-9 seconds into the play over.
He might have did it on
Whistle
purpose.
done blown
He was doing it on purpose.
He had to do it on purpose.
He was doing it on purpose, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But
he probably did it on purpose.
That's Jake smugness.
Yeah, there you
that's
go.
His jerkness right
There
there.
you go.
Whistle done blown twice. Here, B, you want it?
Yeah,
Here.
right, that's what I'm saying.
For somebody to call it off, for Trestman to come out and say, hey, there's other guys out here. That's how Jake was.
Nobody said
that.
that.
That's how Jake was. Yeah.
It was the J.B. Marshall show that they're pride. I promise you, bro. Like I said, we can make it a bet. I want to make the bet because it's on live TV, so you can't say you ain't made the bet.
I'll bet that.
Bet 2,000. That's it.
Bet.
Okay, we're gonna call Pep.
I bet that. But no, I want to see the film. Call T-Man. Call T-Man. Get the film.
You know they don't have that film.
Bro, what you mean they got T-Man?
You know they don't have that film.
Call T-Man or equipment man.
That's why I say just make the bet.
Why not just get Jay? That's simple.
Why get Jay? Can you
Why not just get Jay? That's simple.
You know I can't talk to Jay.
You know what you mean you get?
Look, I get to Chicago.
That's why
I'm
I
like,
say-
Hans, why you not on offense? He said, man, he had me run 13 go routes and then throw the ball to me once. I said, what?
Bro, I witnessed that.
He said,
Take the top ball. You know
my
at the end of the
hamstrings
day.
is tight. Now I can't do kickoff. He said, so I went and told him to shut it down. I don't want to do kickoff no more. I don't want to do receiver.
You're right. I witnessed
Even though
that.
I didn't make myself as a predominant receiver, like a go-to receiver. but they still respected me though, right? So if I run a go route, you gonna have that safety over top of that corner. So me in the corner running down the field, and I'm taking the safety with me every time, right? Even though I ain't put up the numbers, I ain't catch all the ball, you're not gonna put a safety over top of me, bro. You're not gonna, the safety gonna run with me.
So, all right, but why we can't get Jay on the show? Why you can't call
Cause
Jay?
I don't know if he gonna want to talk about that story, bro.
But will he answer your call?
I haven't talked to Jay since I left Chicago.
How you ain't talked to Jay? Y'all, how many years y'all played together?
About 4, 5.
No.
Y'all broke the record together. He should answer your call.
Huh? Damn, I'm trying to get messy with him. You trying to get
I want to hear from the horse's mouth, the one that was actually delivering the ball. What happened that day in practice?
Right now, 100% he was trying to make an example.
He was trying to, bro. It was just y'all.
I heard a baby.
We're going to get back on topic
Let me
here.
babysit.
You got baby feet.
Jay,
too.
boom.
Yeah.
We ain't following each other on
Swear,
Instagram.
Y'all not following each other on Instagram?
Nah, bro.
Hey, you just, I mean, why I don't talk to Jay?
So tell me why
you don't, hold on. You just said y'all don't follow each other on
Ask
Instagram?
him the
No.
question back.
Why y'all don't follow each other on Instagram?
because it got really smoky in Chicago. That last shit.
That's your guy. You don't follow him on Instagram. You talking about why I haven't talked to him.
No, but here's the deal. That's Hess son?
No,
Or
bro.
that's Ocho? Oh.
My son bigger than
Oh.
What up? Who baby is this?
What's up? What up? How you
Boy,
been?
that boy, that be eating, don't it?
Right.
He thick.
What's
boy.
up, man?
We gonna be a linebacker like DJ.
I got 12 of you. You want to join my squad?
He got an offensive side.
You want to join my squad? Huh? And he got on the Chrome Hearts? Listen, I shop at Target. I don't. This is H&M. You got money. Your parents got money.
This
huh?
your son?
Huh?
This your son?
No.
Whose son is this?
Chad, let me hold the baby. Chad, let me hold the baby. You got 19 of them. Oh, that's foul.
Who's baby?
I'm like, we got this your son. I'm like, who
I
baby?
thought that was his son. I was like, all right, he had a little one like that.
Yeah, baby got more money than me.
Yeah,
But
he
baby got on
chilling
Chrome
too.
Heart.
Hey, little man.
He chilling. Wow.
I'm vaccinated.
Anybody.
Dun, 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 dun.
You vaccinated. All right, we talking about Jay Cutler right now, little man. You know Jay?
Do you want to talk to
So
him?
we trying to find his number because Devin don't want to call him. I'm not gonna call him. Chad don't have his number. If I give you the number, would you call him? All right, bet. I'm gonna give you the number. I remember the first year. Let's go back to the first, like my first year in Chicago, bro. I'm sorry to go this way,
It's
but
cool.
bro, you were struggling there.
Yeah.
You were struggling. I remember a lot of times we'd be sitting in the wide receiver room and he couldn't understand like why.
Yeah.
Like we really thought we were gonna be this dynamic duo where you were gonna be the Z, I was gonna be the X, and it was gonna be lights out. I mean, that whole offseason, they couldn't stop us. You know, it was either you doubling me, Hess running 18-yard comebacks, he's running go routes, he's running post, everything. And then all of a sudden we get into the season and Jay wouldn't even look his way or throw the ball for whatever reason.
Yeah. It was tough, man. You know what I mean? Like that's a whole season. I trained with Isaac Bruce, right?
Bruce.
I trained with Isaac, and that's when we had the Mark system, right? So I went down with Ike.
No, this is when we brought in.
Trev?
We still had Lovey my first year, and we had the big guy from Minnesota, and then we had Jeremy Bates as our passing game coordinator. That was my rookie. That was my first year.
Yeah. So
Mike Tice.
Mike Tice. O-line,
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yep.
Minnesota.
Yep.
Yeah. But to be honest with you, bro, I don't know why. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think we didn't have that relationship off the field. So as a receiver, you don't have a relationship with your quarterback off the field. On the field, your relationship might not be that tight.
For real? You think
Yeah,
so?
I think so, bro.
I mean, in the dynamic of offense, the way it's being run, you got to throw to the open man based on what the defense show.
Yeah, right.
So you should be getting the ball regardless, especially that's game changing right there now.
Yeah.
When you use it the right, excuse me, I almost, my bad. When you use it the right way.
Look how he looked at
right.
you.
Yeah.
Look how he
Right,
looked
look
at
how
you.
he's looking at you.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it was a struggle, man, because we had Matt Forte, and we really didn't have the offensive line built up, so he really couldn't
O-line
get
was
off the way he
bad?
wanted to. It was okay. We brought in Bush, I believe, the next year, Big Bush Rod, and then we drafted Kyle Young long the next year. So, like, really the offense was Jay was in a passing game. He was dropping back, throwing it to me, and then it was Forte.
So you remember, I came in that year and I replaced Urlacher. So I look at the team. We had B. Marsh, we had Alshon Jeffrey, we had Martellus Bennett, we had Forte, we had Jay Cutler at quarterback. They started to revamp the O-line. We had Garza. We bring in Kyle Long. Mm-hmm. So our team, to be a Chicago Bear team, we were set up to be an offensive powerhouse, right? Usually when the organization is built on defense. To be honest, from the defense side of the ball, we were set up to be in the lead and then rush the passer.
Right.
That we brought in Willie Long. Yeah. We had Pep. We had all these outside linebackers, whatever. And so to be on the defensive side, and we don't know why the chemistry didn't work out or why the struggle, but I'm going to be honest with you. That's why we went 4-12, because our defense was set up, bro, to rush the passer. Not that old Chicago Bear 3 yards in a cloud of smoke, cloud of dust defense.
Monsters of the Midway.
That didn't exist no more. Right? Because you had lost so many players on the defensive side that knew how to play that cover 2 like that. Right. That it was like, all right, it's going to be a running gun. We got all these weapons out here. We're going to run the table. And to be on the defensive side and see the disconnection, right? I'm going to be honest. I think we had too many great players. Mind you, with all that I said on the offense, we had him just sitting on the bench because I only wanted him on special teams.
Right.
Yeah.
So to lose games 10-3, 17 or whatever it is, it was mind-blowing to me because we had all these powers and all this on offense, but it wasn't clicking.
Right.
It really wasn't clicking. That's a situation when you talk about chemistry and getting things together. Somehow, with all of that talent, we couldn't figure it out and get it to go. And then it trickled down onto the defense, bro, because we wasn't built for a team to run the ball 30, 40 times on us.
Oh, Joe, let me tell you something. I hated that you were, first of all, I think that you're one of the best to play the game. Because you revolutionized how wide receivers are. I think you would act a fool in today's game with social media. But I hated to see him score, especially against the Steelers, but I wanted to see you score because I wanted to see your touchdown celebration.
Right.
But nowadays, if he goes to pump up a ball, I mean, that's a 15-yard penalty. Right. If you breathe wrong, that's a 15-yard penalty. Yeah. Like
with the new unsportsmanlike conduct.
Right, and it's crazy.
Taunting, that's what.
Right, but speaking of taunting, so I got one more question for all you football players, because did y'all see a few months ago when the 2 WNBA players got in a fight and were fighting and they got kicked off their team and everything? It was all over social media. You saw it, right?
Yeah.
WNBA players will fight, right? NBA players, if you notice, they're only gonna fight when like somebody's holding them back. That's when they want to go at the fight.
Right.
Why is it, explain to me, that football players, why do you all try to fight each other
it's the dumbest
with
thing
freaking helmets on? And you be mashing each other's helmets.
You got
what
coaches,
they
tell you every time, all you're going to do is break your hand.
Right. Why do y'all do that? I just want to know. Tell the people, like, why do y'all do that? That's stupid.
Go ahead, DJ.
It's an anger, it's an aggression. Like most fights aren't planned, right? NBA fights look like it's set up. It's like you push me, I push you. What's up? What you want to do? What you want to do?
That's
you say,
what you want to do?
35 times. What you want to do? What you want to do? What you? And then you go.
Yeah.
Right. In NFL, here's how I explain football to people, especially like when you're in them trenches. The average NFL game is between, and I'm gonna put this out there out the gate. I'm not a stat guy. I'm gonna just throw it out. And it sound good, and rock with it. If somebody Google it and pull it up, you got me. Right? The average NFL game is between like 60 and 70 plays. When you're in the box, that front 7, the average NFL play is 6 seconds. It's 66-second fights. There are no rules unless the referee sees it or calls it. So you're fighting the whole game. So when you felt like somebody's done something wrong to you, you kind of take it to that next level. And honestly, the first thing to do is when you fight somebody is what?
Punch him in the face.
You've lost control. This is not a cognitive, this is not a thought process. Like, I'm about to punch this face mask as hard as I could. It is you, something happened to you, he mushed you at the end, and damn, right? And I actually had a coach that was like, hey, you gotta go for something soft, bro.
Right.
In the neck and this. I ain't gonna put his name out there, but you gotta go for soft meat, this and that. But it's because you lost control, and it's a reaction out of a passion. But you also gotta remember, you're fighting the whole game. Those guys in the trenches said, it's under the neck fight, pop, pop, however you can get off. So it's a fight the whole game. So the reason why we fight so much is because that's what the game is built around.
So off of that, that's why I was so shocked at Frank Gore and Darren Williams.
I'm gonna be
Let's
mad.
go.
Hey,
Basketball.
no.
Basketball
I
1,
was
football
shocked
0.
because I felt like
Chill out.
He said trenches.
Chill out.
I know. All right, let's get
Run it
into
back in the trenches.
I felt like D. Will came in as the football player.
Yeah, he did.
And you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be honest, man. What DJ just said, like, we're used to violence. That's what we want. Hit, hit, hit. So D. Will, I felt like, was the more aggressive fighter, and Frank was more reserved and trying to figure it out.
He got his ass whooped. Can we just say? Can
no,
we just agree?
Stop.
NBA 1,
Stop.
basketball 1, football 0. Frank Gore got his ass whooped by a point guard.
Here's the thing, Frank.
Yes or no? I just
Listen.
wanna know.
Hold
Yes
on.
or no?
Frank, look. Frank is a good dude.
He didn't get beat up by a point guard.
It was his first fight.
It was Deron's first fight.
No, Deron's been, no.
That's what I thought.
did.
I kept
Deron
telling my
is,
boys.
As a MMA background, owns an MMA gym.
I knew it.
Frank Gore
been
got a
boxing.
football background.
I
He
knew
just said
it.
y'all fight all the time for 66 seconds. 66
That's a
seconds.
different fight.
He's in the trenches. I think for Frank's first fight, I think he did okay for his first fight. I don't think people, casual fans that have watched the show, I don't think you understand what the fuck it takes to get in that ring.
Right.
No amateur experience,
Right.
no fight background, and fight on pay-per-view in front of the fucking world.
But he got his fucking ass whooped.
But it's
By a
4
point
rounds,
guard.
though, bro.
Right.
It's 4 rounds.
What that mean? That's hard. I think I take any NFL player right now that's active right now, I guarantee they can't finish 1 round.
But if you give them,
I guarantee they can't finish one
give them 8
3-minute
weeks.
round.
Give them 8 weeks. Give them 8 weeks. Run a few miles. They can't get through 4.
Might finish 1 round.
But you got to think about it, though.
DB could
It's like a
round.
street fight.
Here-
Because you
shit is
fight for
different.
5 minutes straight without nobody breaking you up. No.
Street down now. It's over. It's street fight, but it's
Without wrestling. You can't lock up. You just got to throw hands. Because you fight for 5 minutes straight.
Yes.
5 minutes straight.
Yes. I go 12 rounds.
But I see what your point is it was the physicality that D. Will brought.
Right.
And to be honest, there's always, bro, it's been from high school to college it's always been a battle. Football, basketball, dudes, this and that. And we've always been able to hang our hat on like we physical. Like y'all soft. And so I felt like I expected Frank to get down and dirty. D. Will got more down and dirty. You heard him after the thing. He was like, yeah, man, my wrestling background is just, y'all boxing.
Right.
What do you mean your wrestling background helped you? And we got the group chats going. And I kept saying in the group chat, I said, bruh, I feel like D. Will is like an army brat or something, and like he did like karate over there in Cologne, Germany. I said, we gotta check his papers, dog. Like I guarantee it's something about it that cats don't know.
If you watch his mannerisms, if you watch how he moves, you can tell it's something he's been doing for a while.
There it is.
You can tell. You can tell.
There it is.
And Frank looked good coming out. I think at some point, I'm not sure where, he got a little tired.
He got gas.
He got gas, which is, I don't think people understand what Frank put in the time and work. He put in the time and work, and for him still to get gas after training for a fight, that lets you know that it ain't easy, because he's already in shape. He was already in football shape anyway, ready to play at some point, and you know what, I'm gonna take a different direction. I'm going to try this out and knock it off my bucket list. That's why that first fight, that is not easy, man. It's hard.
But he did get beat, though.
No.
He lost. No,
He lost the fight.
He
lost the fight.
To me, I'm gonna be honest, and you hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm the whole time. I'm watching the fight. The first 10 seconds in the group chat, I can show. I said, that reach is a problem for Frank.
He's
Frank
too
trying to.
big, yeah.
And I mitts in boxing. I've been doing it for like 7, 8 years, whatever. I put the little. I get
So
in
you
there.
next. So you
no,
next.
No. Geno's ain't getting hit, baby. So I get what you're saying. And you understand. I haven't done it to the level that you've done, but like, you know what I mean? Me and my boys, we mix it up and we go like 25, 30%.
Yeah.
But what upset me about the whole situation was, I'm gonna be honest, it was when D. Will pushed me down,
dog, man.
And
Hey.
then hit him.
Right.
We ain't,
Man,
it ain't no boxing no more. But Frank was gassed then.
Right.
It ain't no boxing to me no more. We playing football.
Right.
I'm getting up and I'm scooping. But Frank is a guy of honor.
Yeah.
And me, not Gino. I'm biting the
Not
ear. And that's what upset me. What upset me was when it got real dirty and D. Will got dirty on it, when Frank wasn't looking and Buddy hit him and this and that.
Well, that part wasn't dirty though, DJ.
But I'm saying like the anger that should come out.
Didn't.
Because Frank, he respects the sport.
Yeah.
And he was trying to be, you could tell he was trying to be a real boxer. You take any average football dude.
They gonna lose it.
You throw me down, you uppercut me, bro, y'all gotta black this out. Listen, I thought the whole Grove, we was talking about, we in the group chat, we talking about the whole Grove finna jump in the ring. But Frank kept his composure. A lot of it had to do with his conditioning.
You have to though.
I know.
You gotta keep your composure because as
Listen.
soon as you lose it or you have rage or you see red, listen, you still got 3 more rounds to go, baby.
No, we ain't not boxing no more. We ain't boxing.
You say you
Oh, the
done.
fight over?
You push me down, and pow, you hit me with an uppercut.
Yeah.
I'm scooping. We playing football. That's
Yeah,
what I'm a
fight.
professional football player. I tell people all the time, like if I ever got in a little street fight with somebody and they got the lift in their leg, oh, he trying to gauge distance. Now we playing football. I'm running, bam, football until people break it up. I'm not.
Maybe Duran should have had on a football helmet.
Listen,
Then he would have hit him.
I think now that Frank knows what it's like, the atmosphere,
You think he going
the
back?
energy, I'm just saying the nerves, what it take. I mean, I'm going back. I'm doing a few more, but
You
I
doing a
think
few
I
more.
think you should-
I want to know why.
Yeah.
I want to know why.
I like fighting. I like combat sports in general, and I got fucking hands too.
See, you said that to me.
No,
I don't want to.
We had to fight to get a meal. Yeah, wrongfully accused. We had to fight to get appeals. That's why we right to get a deal. He on the team, he gotta eat, you know. Despite the skills, keep it riding for the fam. You gotta light the wheels straight up. Look in the past bad, work up in the trash bag. I'll pass a lot to take the test before I pass class. And my family needed bread, I had to come correct. That's why I keep airing it out like I just passed gas.